Be me. Adopted by Jewish family. Grew up being the poor kid in my schools. I went to a lot of private schools, usually caused trouble, transferred. Friends would pay for my food. Some girls thought I was too poor for them after we got past hooking up. Went to RISD charter school at one point where I was too poor there too. Got mocked a lot, downright nasty comments. Transferred to a boarding school. People would show off their houses, usually just go on Google Maps and act like a stadium was their house. I put my address into Zillow and up came my house. Everyone acted weird. I remember one day my Arab friend showed off his uncle's company on the school library's computer. I looked up my grandpa's company, found it had sold for $500 million. Nothing in my life changed. I never had thought about money like everyone else, never knew anything about tuition or expenses. As I grew up I just got treated different. I went from getting lol poor to having my ass kissed a lot by people. I make more money sitting on my ass than I ever did working. I work in a construction trade since everyone hated me sitting on my ass and I have numbers aphasia so I can't really do higher maths and get a good white-collar job. As someone that's basically explored a lot of different classes in America and seen the different problems everyone has, it's been pretty eye-opening. I feel like an absolute freak, but part of me wanted to make it on my own. I am the weirdest human being in existence. I've said no to 8-figure inheritances because I wanted to make it on my own. And no one I meet will ever know. It's funny, because I'm a quiet guy, everyone knows I'm hiding things, and I'm never going to budge. My life is not on display, and honestly I don't want it to be unless it's through what I do. GERD is ruining my life. Be me. Have GERD. Overeat. Get a flare-up. I can only eat small amounts of food. Constantly nauseated. Eat 1 meal a day. Lose 6 pounds in 2 weeks. Flare-up goes away. Get my appetite back. My brain thinks I was starving or dying or something. Constantly hungry. Gain most of the weight back. Overeat. I get a new flare-up. The cycle repeats. How do I stop this? Be me. Girl approaches me and tries to talk to me. Wathific.jpg. She seems very interested. I ask my friends and they all say she's flirting with me. Feelsgoodman.jpg. Get close to the girl and it turns out she's actually a trans male. Treat him as a male friend for a while and talk about how he faps to bitches with that vagina of his. He's bisexual so there's a potential he wants to fuck me too. Exchange some porn and become very close buddies. He uses the word dear and is very affectionate sometimes. I reply with the same affection. This may be the start of a penis to vagina gay love story. Should I be excited because he still pretty much feels entirely like a female in terms of body and voice? Or should I be worried because I could never date a biological male, not in a million years? Be me. Leave Q3D'd wife because I was tired of her shit. She begs for me back, says she doesn't want a divorce and that she'll change. Don't believe her. Finally tell her I've had sex with multiple women during our separation when she asks. Some of these women were prostitutes. Leave anyway even though she's willing to work things out. Gain weight. Lose tons of hair. Be depressed alcoholic. Try a couple years later to get her back because I'm a loser with nothing going on in his life. She rejects me, says she loves new boyfriend. Don't be like me bros. Be me, almost 16 so living with parents, in HS. Be constantly high. Get shitty chem grades, a 38 and a 50 SMTHN, BCO's high during class tests. Mom snoops around in my room and finds my drug stash. Calls up my dad. Parents are pissed, and I'm not allowed to hang with my friends without supervision, they took all my cash and drugs. Worst part is that I made them upset with me again. I have always been the problem child. I am literally a total fuck up. Now I have to stay sober cause parents, but also cause him on an antidepressant, and being high constantly is not a good mix with that. Trying my best to stay sober, on day 3. Pick unrelated. Be me. Socially awkward around strangers. Thanksgiving at girlfriend's today, first time meeting the family. Awkward around entire family. Her hot sister tries talking to me. Spill spaghetti out of pocket. I can tell her dad disapproves of me. If girlfriend leaves I don't know what to say. Went to bathroom to greentext this. Help. Be me at high school age. Walk out of convenience store at night about to walk home. Some guy stops me. Hey bro, lem have some money. Sorry man, I ain't got any money. I have a knife. No thanks bro, I don't need a knife. Walk home. Don't realize until later that night that he was trying to rob me. How retarded was I then? Here it goes, be me, deformed left hand from birth. Be me, chronic intestine disease since 17. Be me, surgery from chronic disease. Father goes bankrupt, then dies in accident. Family loses house. No GF, virgin still 28. Due to illness before surgery got down to 56 kilograms at 181 centimeters, also collapsed from severe anemia twice. Doctors back then said 50-50 chance I could have died, severe brain injury from lack of oxygen to brain. Me now, make tons of money, athletic, fit, provide for my family, to the outside world, positive attitude, date 8/10ths girl. Why did I not kill myself? I could not, because I got relatives, and I am not an asshole. Not gonna kill myself if you got relatives who need to organize the funeral. How did I end up pulling myself together? Hard fucking work, suffering, late night studying and working. Self-discipline to work on health and body. How did I meet women? Getting rejected tons of times. Still tried further. Practice. Not saying any of this shit helps, but maybe it puts things into perspective. There are people with way more problems than you, mate, and they still don't kill themselves, because what then? You are dead. Life is suffering, mate. Better suffer than to be dead. Be me. Beta child. Beta for most of my teens. Become angry young man. Kind of cool for once in my life. Grumpy and aggressive loose cannon. Mellow with age. Beta again. How to become cool again.